The Casio DG-20 is a strange instrument. It is partially synth, partially guitar. It's neither one at the same time, so I can play it like a guitar. It works like a synth. It uses string tension and buttons on the fretboard to make the notes. And this one is missing its high E, and we're going to replace it. Luckily, I have a second DG-20 that was a complete piece of shit that we can look at. Here is what it looks like on the inside. I tried to fix this one, but it is so corroded that I just had to say, okay, let me see if I can find another one. Luckily, I found a good one, and we're going to restring it. So what's a bummer about this is that the actual tensioning mechanism for the high string is missing. So I'm taking that off of the old one, but I want to show you how the bridge works and how these tensioners actually make the notes happen. It's quite intuitive, but also quite ingenious. You can see that as I touch the strings, they function, but they will only function if there's a certain amount of tension on them. So that is really good for the player, but it also makes the instrument a little bit temperamental, especially given that the notes and the strings are not tuned to actual notes. So now I'm dismantling the headstock to get the string out and the tensioner off of the parts guitar, so I can add it to the working one. I'm going to put everything back together so that I can have it functional, or at least together for future parts harvesting. And now I'm going to do the same to the new guitar, the functioning guitar, and I'm going to take the tensioners off. I'm going to lower the tension on all the strings, which is a bit annoying because I don't have to retension them, but at least I have clear access to the back where I can add in the new tensioner and get the guitar back in working order. So taking out the old tensioner, which is a little bit, I guess, broken in there, and then basically doing inserting the new parts, and everything fits perfectly, which is great. But now I'm going to have to go back, put the headstock back together, and then re-tension all the strings. The thing with tensioning the strings is you want to get it kind of just right, because the strings, if they have too little tension on them, they won't play when you want to hit them. And then if you have too much tension on them, they break. These strings are really delicate, unfortunately. I'm sure you can use better nylon strings from an actual guitar, but I'm using the stock equipment here. So you can see I'm adding the new old string. It's fitting just fine, and tightening it up. Off we go, and hopefully everything will work.